Ready? Hi, my name is Tina, and this is nichristi behind the scenes. And today we're going to show you how to embed a large specimen. Before we begin, we want to tell you the materials that you're going to need. The first thing that you're going to need is a hot forceps. The second thing that you're going to need is a mold. And you can pick either size depending upon the specimen. Also, what you're going to need is a tamper. You have a long tamper, and then you have the square tamper. The next thing I'm going to also explain to you is about the embedding center. You have a cold plate and you have a hot plate. You're also going to need gauze, and the gauze will help with the wax. You can also use a glove if you prefer, but as of right now I'm not going to use any gloves. I'm just going to use my hands. First thing that you want to do is pick out a mold. And today we're just going to use a medium-sized mold. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to place the mold under the spigot. And this is a spigot right here. And if she points the camera upside down, you can actually see what it looks like. Now, when you get ready to do your embedding, you want to take the forceps and then push back, and about 1/4 should come out of wax, should come out. Then you want to go where the tissue is, and this is, I call it a tank. You want to go and pick out a specimen with the forceps. Now the trick is that you want, if you have the forceps in your right hand, you don't want to use your left hand to get it out. The next thing that you want to do is that you want to take your thumb and your little index finger, and you want to pull back on the cassette. Okay, once you do that, you want to lift it up just to make sure that there's no specimen or anything that may be lingering on the tab. Once you get done with the tab and you notice that there's nothing on there, you want to throw it in the trash on the opposite side of you. Okay, and then you want to take the specimen out of the cassette. Now it's starting to get cold, and that's what you don't want. And as you can see, you see the paraffin around the forceps, and that's what you don't want. So it's time to get another hot forceps. Once you do that, you're going to take the specimen and you will place it in the mold. And I'm going to place it just like that, right in the mold. And the goal in embedding is you want to make sure that it is properly oriented and correctly oriented in the center as much as you can. And then once I get it the way that I want it, okay, I'm going to take it to the cold plate. And I'm going to actually hold it a little bit when I bring it over to the cold plate. See how it's solidified real quickly. So I'm going to take the tamper and I'm going to just kindly tamper it a little bit so it'll be on even plane. Then I'm going to take the cassette top and I'm going to place it on top of the mold. And then I'm going to pour 1/4 all the way, well, 1/4 of wax, but all the way until it's full. And then I'm going to take it and place it on the cold plate. It takes at least approximately about 8 to 10 minutes. You want to let it chill. And how do you know when it's done is basically when it's freezing to the touch is what they usually say. We'll be back for the second part to show you the result of how the specimen turned out. Thank you. Hi. Wait, is it on? Okay. Hi. We're back to show you one that's a bad specimen and one that's a good specimen. On this one, you can tell that it has not been properly embedded. You can tell it's sitting on the edge. And normally on a specimen, you want it to sit directly in the middle, if all possible. This one also has a crack on the side, and the paraffin is not, it didn't solidify all the way, and also it's uneven. So therefore, you're going to have all types of issues, whether it be the section's not going to turn out correctly, or it can easily pop out of the cassette. So this is one way that you do not want to embed. The other tissue that we have is the proper way to embed a large specimen. It is centered properly. The wax is even throughout. throughout the cassette, and we don't have any cracks or any overlay on the wax. So this one is a pretty good indication that it probably will cut pretty well on the microtone. Well, this is all that we have for today. Thank you. Have a good day.